This week on OkieWild TV.
Pound and a quarter, pound and a half.
We're headed back to one of our favorite lakes to find out why this little piece of heaven on earth is so unique.
There's one.
That's a good one. KAW Lake is nestled in the rolling green hills region of northeast Oklahoma, and it's truly nature's playground.
Wow, he's pretty.
And OkieWild TV has an exclusive tour of one of Oklahoma's greatest kept secrets.
Look at that.
Today, Jim Anderson with the KAW Lake Association will give us some insight on the lake and what the area has to offer. We're also going to find out about the KAW Lake Fisheries Program from Oklahoma Wildlife Department's fisheries supervisor, Bill Wintroth. And Rick Boyd will tell us all about his equestrian and trail rides.
Rick Boyd with the KAW Lake Association. This is my buddy Blue right here.
And Curtis Grace will be talking hunting and fishing in the KAW Lake area. What's an outdoor show without a little bit of fishing, huh? Yep, pro anglers Darrell Street and Jeff Fry will show us how to catch big crappie on this lake. The strawberry bass is a staple at KAW Lake, and its table fare is considered as some of the finest. So sit back and relax, and let OkieWild take you away.
OkieWild, hunting and fishing Native America and the world.
There's birds all around here. This is beautiful country.
Woo! Yeah, we got us a trophy. That's what I'm talking about.
He decided to come out at the last minute. So worth it. Look at that buck. And here comes a buck.
It may have seemed like a simple historical footnote in the passage of time, but something about the person, or the event, or something about the spirit inside the Okie
OkieWild, baby! OkieWild!
has touched people's hearts. Their stories live on. From Boise City to the KAW Mountains and everywhere in between. These are the chronicles of Okies in the wild.
Look at the hooks on this guy.
Good job on Friday! Have fun yet? Oh, baby.
OkieWild Television is brought to you by Bo Newsom Productions Incorporated, a full-service advertising, video, audio, and electronic media production company. Bo Newsom Productions, advertising that gets results. And by the Automax Automotive Group, Automax, where the deals are automatic. And by the KAW Lake Association, KAW Lake, come visit nature's playground. Kinnanen Sales and Rental in Stillwater and Enid. Kinnanen, your outdoor power source. And by Darton Archery. Visit dartonarchery.com. And by Crooked Oak Tree Stands. Hunt where you want, not where you have to. And by Carcass Tags. You bag it, you tag it. OkieWild Television would also like to thank these fine sponsors. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of OkieWild. My name is Bo Newsom and everyone here appreciates you for tuning in. KAW Lake is nature's playground and we can now attest to that. Just a few minutes east of Ponca City, there lies a 17,000-acre lake full of bass, crappie, and catfish. And in the winter months, ducks and geese flock to it, enticing shotgunners from all over the United States. And thanks to KAW Lake's millet planting program, it's considered one of Oklahoma's greatest waterfowling hotspots. And today, we're going to show you what KAW Lake is all about. Jim Anderson, Bill Wintroth, Curtis Grace, and Rick Boyd will talk about how KAW Lake has become one of Oklahoma's favorite hunting and fishing go-to places in less than 40 years. So coming up next, Bill Wintroth, fisheries supervisor with the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife, will talk to us about the KAW Lake fishery, and pro angler Daryl Street and Jeff Fry are going to wet a line and catch a few crappie.
Hey, stick around. OkieWild will be right back.
Don't miss the annual KAW Lake Ultimate Eagle Watch held at the KAW City Community Center and beautiful KAW Lake. Going on next Saturday, January 16th. Doors will open at 7 a.m. and the first guided Eagle Tour will leave at 7:30 a.m. Come and join us for a full day of food, fun, and entertainment. It's the Ultimate Eagle Watch at KAW Lake next Saturday. For more information, call us or check out kawlake.com.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Automat.
Automax, 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 okay.
Kinnanen, Oklahoma's place for all kinds of outdoor power equipment. Mowers, chainsaws, golf carts, and a huge selection of bad boy buggies with more power, whisper quiet operation, and up to 40 miles between charges. Get close. Drive with gas power, and when you get close, flip the switch to electric and slip in much closer and without smelly exhaust. They'll never hear you coming. Kinnanen, your outdoor power source. Stillwater and Enid.
Looking for that hunt-ready property or land of your dreams? This 157-acre ranch, nestled in the wildlife-rich area of northwest Oklahoma, has been meticulously managed to ensure maximum results and is now available to you. Food plots are already in. Enjoy an abundance of wildlife with multiple destination feed fields, water sources, and outstanding habitat for the white-tailed deer, upland birds, and more. The work is done. Call now for more information on this wildlife property.
Welcome back to OkieWild. Now, let's head on back to KAW Lake, where Bill Wintroth is talking about its fishery program.
Every year, anglers come to fish for crappie and bluecat in KAW Lake. It's well known for its crappie population. In the springtime, the anglers come and line the shorelines when the crappie move up into the shallow waters to spawn. With doodle socking techniques, minnows and corks, or jigs, however you want to do it. It's fantastic. It's very common to get fish, a pound and a half, and in the tournaments they go well over 2 pounds. So it's definitely a trophy crappie population in this lake. It's also the first dam on the Arkansas River all the way from Colorado, which means it's a mainstream reservoir. It has a huge watershed, and it can get water and nutrients in here. It makes it very productive, which is also very good for the crappie and catfish populations because the forage supply is excellent. In Oklahoma, normally we have crappie growths of maybe 12 inches in 4 years, but in KAW Lake, it has excellent growth rates, and that also helps produce the great fishing it has. In 2 years, we get 10-inch crappie. In 3 years, they jump all the way up to 12 inches, and those are trophy fish.
Now, let's head on over to KAW Lake, where Jeff Fry and Daryl Street are catching some crappie and showing us how.
There you go.
Excellent. Excellent. Awesome.
Guessing pound and a quarter, pound and a half. What we're doing is we're just running a real light jig. I think it's an 1/8 ounce jig. under a float and just kind of pitching it up to the banks. Sometimes along the banks like I'm doing here. And just kind of, sometimes it's a stop and go. Sometimes you wiggle it a little bit. Just kind of got to see what the fish want sometimes. And
these deep brush piles that we're fishing aren't very big, so a lot of times, I mean, it's hard to stay on them with the waves, and so we'll throw a marker buoy out just to give us a reference point on where the pile is, because if you're off at 1 foot, you probably won't get bit. So that's why we throw the marker buoys out.
a little smaller than typical around here, but come down here. There's one.
On you. Got it.
I think you just need to catch the ones that are here.
Go.
Well, I'll take whatever.
KAW Lake is a location that's near and dear to my heart. I've worked here for a lot of years with the Army Corps of Engineers, and truly believe it's one of the outdoor recreational destinations in the state of Oklahoma. It was impounded in 1976, and the last recreation area was completed in 1980. So as far as the lakes go in Oklahoma, it's really one of the younger lakes, even though it is approaching its 30-year mark. The opportunities at KAW Lake are endless. We have excellent crappie and blue catfish fishing, as well as sand bass or white bass, as a lot of people know them. We have a unique fishing opportunity in down below the dam in the Arkansas River. The paddlefish migrate upstream to spawn, and if the river flows are right, it can be one of the outstanding paddlefish destinations in Oklahoma.
Stick around, because after the break, Rick Boyd is going to talk about the equestrian trail ride program they have at KAW Lake.
Don't miss the annual KAW Lake Ultimate Eagle Watch, held at the KAW City Community Center and beautiful KAW Lake. Going on next Saturday, January 16th. Doors will open at 7 a.m. and the first guided Eagle Tour will leave at 7:30 a.m. Come and join us for a full day of food, fun, and entertainment. It's the Ultimate Eagle Watch at KAW Lake next Saturday. For more information, call us or check out kawlake.com.
OkieWild TV would like to remind you to check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Find out about our interesting stories, hunting and fishing adventures with the OkieWild crew, and the latest postings and contests. You can win big. Also check us out at www.okiewild.com. If you have a photo or video of your outdoor adventure, email it to us along with a brief statement about it. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it on OkieWild TV.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting Automat.
Automax, 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 okay.
KAW Lake is a gem for outdoor fun in north central Oklahoma, with more than 170 miles of shoreline and 17,000 acres.
Come visit Nature's Playground.
Boating, skiing, hunting.
KAW Lake is becoming one of the premier waterfowl hunting areas in the United States.
Fishing, camping, trail riding, and hiking.
There's over 30,000 acres of public hunting land.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake. Come visit Nature's Playground. and put your saddle on.
Welcome back to OkieWild. Now let's head on over to KAW Lake where Rick Boyd is talking about the equestrian trail ride program.
I'm Rick Boyd with the KAW Lake Association. This is my buddy Blue right here, and we're here to tell you about the trail system we have in KAW Lake, equestrian trail. We have a total of about 41 miles of trail, including loop. We have 8 campsites with equestrian pens, and they can be reserved. We have a trail ride, we have organized rides, 2 of them a year. One is in January, 3rd week of January, the Eagle Watch by horseback, and the other one is our Cherokee Strip Land Run celebration we have in September. Yeah, our trailhead, where our campsites are, is just east of KAW City, across the bridge, Sarge Creek Campgrounds, Sarge Creek Cove Campgrounds, and that's where our trail system begins. It's 17 miles over to the next trailhead on the other end. Our equestrian trail system is open to the public at no cost. It's free to come ride anytime you want. So we have abundance of all kinds of trail. We have timber trail riding, we have open country trail riding, cliffs right around the edge of the lake, beautiful. So you can look like you're in several different parts of the country when you ride this trail. Yeah, our Eagle Watch by horseback is real successful. We always have between 70 or 80 riders show up for that consistently each year. And we guarantee you eagle sightings. We always have a minimum of 8 or 9 eagle sightings, sometimes more. We've had sightings where we've had an eagle land in a tree up above us with a fish in it, you know, and eating on it at the same time. And we hope that y'all come up at KAW Lake and check us out.
Got a lot of color to them this time of the year. There's one.
That worked out perfect right there.
The blue cat population is enormous in the lake. It probably rivals Texoma as far probably the 2nd largest blue cat population and trophy fishery in the state of Oklahoma. Anglers come up here and they use jug lines, they use trot lines, they fish on rods and reels. Probably the trophy time of the year is in early May, April, maybe into March a little bit. When the water's still cool, the big blue cats really start hitting before they go into the holes to spawn. KAW Lake also has a tremendous tailwater fishery below the dam. In the springtime when we're releasing water, it attracts a striped bass population up from Keystone Reservoir, and they come up here to spawn. Anglers really get into a lot of striped bass, some big hybrids. We've caught stripers up to 25, 30 pounds below the dam. We also have paddlefish population that comes up from Keystone. Sometimes they'll go up the Salt Fork, sometimes they'll come up the Arkansas, but when they do come up the Arkansas and we're releasing water, they stack in here below this dam and really turn on. You can get into a lot of paddlefish snagging. The state record paddlefish, as a matter of fact, was harvested below KAW Lake, and it was 121 pounds a couple of years ago. In the springtime, a third species in Kaw Lake to really focus on is the white bass, which is the state fish of Oklahoma. They'll run up the Arkansas River and anglers can approach them there and try to get them as they're spawning. 2 years ago, we had the state record white bass caught out of Kaw Lake. It was just north of the lake in the Arkansas River. There's some really tremendous sizes out there also.
Hey, stick around. OkieWild will be right back.
Don't miss the annual Kaw Lake Ultimate Eagle Watch held at the Kaw City Community Center and beautiful Kaw Lake. Going on next Saturday, January 16th. Doors will open at 7 a.m. and the first guided Eagle Tour will leave at 7:30 a.m. Come and join us for a full day of food, fun, and entertainment. It's the Ultimate Eagle Watch at Kaw Lake next Saturday. For more information, call us or check out kawlake.com.
You do this, and this, and this, all to stay undetected. And then there's this, and of course this. So why would you do all that, and then do this? Bad boy all-electric vehicles are noise and emission-free for undetectable all-day power, which means you can get up to 5 times closer without this ever knowing you're there.
Find your bad boy buggies at Kinnanen, Stillwater, or Enid.
OkieWild TV would like to remind you to check us out on Facebook and give us a like. Find out about our interesting stories, hunting and fishing adventures with the OkieWild crew, and the latest postings and contests. You can win big. Also check us out at www.okiewild.com. If you have a photo or video of your outdoor adventure, email it to us along with a brief statement about it. Who knows? Maybe you'll see it on OkieWild TV.
Attention, Oklahoma outdoorsmen. Want to listen to a breath of fresh air? Every Saturday morning all over the Sooner State, it's the Hook and Hunt Show, Oklahoma's #1 live call-in outdoor radio show. The Hook and Hunt radio show is hosted by Steve Schiffner and by outdoor experts Steve Easom and Bo Newsom. Going to the stand, to the blind, or to the lake for some fishing? Well, give us a call. Let's talk hunting and fishing every Saturday morning from 5 to 7 a.m. on the radio, all over Oklahoma.
Welcome back to OkieWild.
Here at Kaw Lake, there's many different opportunities for different types of sportsmen. We have many species that's available to hunt, from squirrels, rabbits, to turkey, deer. It's a kind of a hunter's paradise, and so the OWC and all the people who work really hard to make this a profitable place to go and enjoy wildlife, not only the lake for boating, skiing, and all those other things that's available to our local and or people out of state. So Kaw is a very nice little place to come and enjoy the great outdoors.
We are also very active with the Corps of Engineers, the Fish and Wildlife Service, and the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation in a lake level manipulation program. The Corps adjusts the level of the lake at certain periods of the year. The Wildlife Department and Fish and Wildlife Service comes in and aerial seeds the exposed mud flats when the lake is drawn down with Japanese millet, which is an outstanding waterfowl food. It attracts thousands of waterfowl to the Kaw Lake area, and indeed Kaw Lake is becoming one of the premier waterfowl hunting areas in the United States.
Whitetail in northern Oklahoma is, of course, you know, close to Kansas, and therefore we have some nice whitetail deer that's available around the lake. The opportunity of killing a nice deer is always available there. Our population of deer is very sustainable, very good in that standpoint, and we have a lot of folks who come to this northern part of Oklahoma to try to get their trophy.
Parks are generally open from March through November, so you know, you get early spring fishing as well as late fall deer hunting opportunities available, and then of course there's summer recreation, water sports all year long. Being 17,000 surface acres, there's a lot of room for a lot of folks to jet ski, water ski, tube. Whatever you would like to do is generally available in the outdoor recreation arena here at KAW Lake, and we would certainly invite people to come and visit us. We're at a convenient location between Wichita, Oklahoma City, and Tulsa, nearly equidistant to all of those cities. As well as we just about split the difference between Dallas and Kansas City, so people in those communities that would like to meet in the middle, we would sure invite you to come to KAW Lake and enjoy the outdoor recreation opportunities that are available here.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake.
KAW Lake.
Come visit Nature's Playground.
There you have it. The secret is out. KAW Lake is truly nature's playground. So get on out there and get in on the fun. If you hunt, if you fish, or if you just want to go and relax and take a vacation, KAW Lake has many things to offer. For more information about KAW Lake, call them today, email them, or check them out at kawlake.com. Well, we're about out of time. Be sure to tune in again next week for another exciting episode of OkieWild. And from all of us here at OkieWild, my name is Bo Newsom, saying so long for now. And who knows, maybe we'll just bump into you in the great outdoors.